Hey Canucks fans, it is Canucks game day. There's no Pettersson, but don't worry, we have Peterson. I'm Canuck Clay, and this is my Canucks take on one take. It's Clay's Canucks commentary for Saturday, December the 17th. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. By the way, are you looking for tickets for the game tonight? It sounds like an ad read. I have one pair of tickets. I can't give them away, but I can sell them for cheap. So email me. Well, cheap, lower bowl. They're on Ticketmaster for almost $500 right now. We're going to sell them for $350 today. So a pair of seats in section 115, row 8. Email me, canuckclay@gmail.com if you're interested, or hit me up on Twitter. But again, canuckclay@gmail.com. So the Canucks back at 500, trying to crest over 500, and they are playing the Winnipeg Jets, a Jets team that has started off the season, I think, way better than most people expected. So Winnipeg is my second favorite team, but for tonight, they might as well be my 31st, 32nd favorite team because I obviously want the Canucks to pummel them. So this is how the Canucks are going to line up tonight at home at Rogers Arena. Bo Horvat between Connor Garland and Curtis Lazar. I'll give my quick commentary on these lines in a second. Miller between the two Russians, Kuzmenko and Mikheyev. Lane Peterson between Dries and Hoglander. And it looks like the Besser is going to be the scratch. And then Aman with Joshua and Stidnicka. On D, Hughes with Bear. At least that's how they skated. Oyel and Shen. And then he's back in man. Still in man with Myers. Stillman with Myers. And that means Dermott and Burrows are your extra skaters on D. Burrows got to play last game. I thought he was fine. And then Travis Dermott still not completely cleared out of concussion protocol. That's why he was a left winger yesterday at practice, and he's still not able to play. And then Spencer Martin will be your starter in net. Let's break down these forward lines, talk a little bit about Lane Peterson. And as we go, of course, give me your score prediction, give me your first Canucks goal scorer. I'm going 4-2 Canucks, and I'm going Kuzmenko as my first goal scorer. Horvat between Lazar and Garland. So this is a kind of, we saw Lazar play on Horvat's wing with Miller against Calgary on Wednesday. So Lazar and Horvat stayed together, but Connor Garland shoots up from the third line, that energetic line, the energy line, all the way up to the top line. Your second line is a simple swap. Obviously, this is all happening because Elias Pettersson is sick. He missed practice yesterday and he missed skate this morning. So counting on Pettersson not playing. So Miller takes Pettersson's spot between the two Russians. I'm excited to see how that line goes. Then the third line that was really good against Calgary, our best line, it was Dries, Hoglander, and Garland. Well, Dries and Hoglander are still on that line, but they'll likely be wings instead. And then Lane Peterson comes and then slots into the middle right there. And I'll talk about Peterson in a minute. And then our fourth line, Aman, Joshua, and Stidnicka. It used to be Aman, Joshua, and Lazar, but Lazar got promoted, so Stidnicka will fit in there. Now, actually, I'll get to Peterson in a second. Hughes, Bear, Oyel, Shen. I love the Hughes, Bear pairing because they give a lot of offense, a lot of ability to move the puck really quickly, something the Canucks don't have a lot of from the back end. Oyel and Shen, not the fastest group, but at least they are really good at protecting their own end. And then Stillman and Myers, still in, man. Yeah, I don't know what it is, Bruce Boudreau's love affair with Riley Stillman's play, but he's in there once again at the expense of Kyle Burrows. Now, Lane Peterson, he kind of became the forgotten man in the Ethan Bear swap. So we got Bear and Peterson for a 5th round pick. That's pretty good. Even if it was Bear for the 5th round pick straight up, I just want to make sure that I got that right. Canucks trade for Bear. Even if it was Ethan Bear for the pick straight up, you'd say even that's okay, depending on, and of course, Ethan Bear's unrestricted free agent after this year. So we'll have to see, or restricted free agent, I should say. We'll have to see what happens with him. Yeah, restricted free agent, not unrestricted. But yeah, 5th round pick in 2023 goes to Carolina for Bear and Peterson, which is and Bear is going to make 2.2. He's making 2.2 this year, and then he's going to likely be in line for a small raise. And we don't talk about Ethan Bear today. I've talked about it a lot, and you guys know how much I like him. Peterson's interesting. He's a forward. And he was only in Carolina for less than half a year, and he came from the San Jose Sharks. And he is a 25-year-old center, and he was signed in Arizona on $20 in 2016. They say, oh, okay, so maybe that's why he wasn't really, we didn't know much about him when he got traded here. I definitely knew that he was probably going to be depth in Abbotsford. But in Abbotsford, he is the highest scoring forward. Christian Wolanin is actually the highest scoring player. The defenseman has 29 points in 24 games. But Lane Peterson, he has 24 points in only 18 games. So a 0.25 per game or whatever that turns out to be. 17 goals and 7 assists. The next highest goal scorer in Abbotsford is Will Lockwood with 10. And this is 17 goals in 18 games. So basically a goal a game. He's Abbotsford version of Bo Horvat. So Peterson will come in and hopefully bring some offensive skill. And that's kind of cool that he's going to get this opportunity. Because once again, when we made the trade for Bear, I had all my eyes set on Bear. And I didn't really know much about Lane Peterson, to be perfectly honest with you. So let's see what Peterson can do tonight. And hopefully, of course, Pettersson's, it's funny, Pettersson, hopefully Pettersson's illness isn't that serious, but Pettersson will be out. Besser seems to be healthy because he was at the skate this morning, but he might be extra tonight, a scratch, because he hasn't been doing much. And then Tanner Pearson is still out as well up front. And that's why it necessitated a call-up of Lane Peterson. Finally, power play unit. So your first unit has basically Garland coming in for PD on the right wall. So Hughes up top, Horvat in the bumper, Kuzmenko in front of the net, Miller on one side, Garland on the other. And then your second unit, basically Peterson goes in there for Garland. So Peterson's on the left side, Mikheyev on the right, Dries in the middle, Joshua in front of the net, and OEL up top. So Canucks fans, let me know what you think of our chances tonight. Winnipeg's good, but something tells me that maybe Peterson has a good game. Maybe the Canucks are excited to play at home on Saturday. Actually, famous last words. Now that I think about it, I was there last Saturday when they got shut out by the Minnesota Wild. So hopefully people going tonight will see at least a goal, if not a win. And if you want my tickets, let me know. $350, canuckclay@gmail.com. Shout out to my sponsors, Van City Experts Real Estate and Perform and Transform Personal Training Weight Loss. Thank you, legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Just Incredible, legendary Andrew Chang, Hall of Fame and franchise members as well. And thanks to all of you. I appreciate your support for this channel, and I appreciate you sticking with me through thick and through thin. Hopefully the Canucks get a thick win. I don't even know if that sounds good or not. And I love your score prediction and your first Canucks goal scorer. Maybe this is the night, 30 games in the season, that the Canucks actually win a game by a score of 4-2. As always, subscribe if you like to, like this video if you like to, leave a donation, become a member, or upgrade your membership if you like to. And most importantly, leave a comment down below. Score prediction, first Canucks goal scorer, and what, if anything, do you expect from Lane Peterson? Peterson in, Pettersson out. Let's hope that the Canucks win tonight. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. Have a great day. God bless, and go Canucks go.